In the early hours of March 27, 1992, inside a convent in Kottayam, Kerala, a young nun named Sister Abhaya left her room to get a drink of water, and by sunrise she was found dead at the bottom of a well, her life cut short under circumstances that would remain clouded in mystery for nearly 3 decades. Authorities rushed to call it suicide, later shifting to the idea of an accident. But the bruises and injuries on her body told a story of violence, and almost immediately, whispers began. This was not a simple drowning. Something far darker had happened. What followed was years of cover-ups, botched investigations, and missing evidence, as police, the crime branch, and even early CBI reports refused to acknowledge what many believed to be murder. But the people of Kerala did not forget. Activists formed action councils, families demanded truth, and every time the case was closed, the courts reopened it, refusing to let Sister Abhaya's memory fade into silence. In 1995, forensic experts reenacted the fall using a dummy and confirmed that her injuries could not have come from an accidental slip into the well. But still, the case dragged on with no arrests, leaving the public disillusioned. Then, in 2008, a surprising twist cracked open the investigation. A petty thief named Adaka Raju came forward, testifying that on the night of the incident, he saw 2 priests enter the convent, and soon after, the silence of the convent was broken forever. His account aligned with suspicions that Sister Abhaya had walked in on priests and a nun in a compromising situation, and that discovery cost her life. Soon, Fathers Thomas Couture and Jose Puthricail, along with Sister Sifi, were arrested, accused of killing Abhaya, striking her unconscious, and disposing of her body in the well before dawn. What should have been a straightforward trial was anything but. It stretched for years, with acquittals, appeals, and witnesses silenced or intimidated, until in 2020, 28 years after her death, a CBI court finally convicted Father Couture and Sister Sifi, sentencing them to life imprisonment for murder and destruction of evidence. Yet even then, closure slipped away. In 2022, the Kerala High Court suspended their sentences, raising doubts once again about whether the justice delivered was strong enough to stand. Today, the case remains one of India's most haunting reminders of how power, faith, and silence can strangle truth, and how a young nun's death could echo through decades, forcing us to ask whether justice delayed can ever truly be justice served.